IT. We got. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Charlie Moulton. I'll be acting as the hearing officer for this public hearing. This public hearing was set for 2 p.m. on February 5th in the commission room, and that's where we are at. The public hearing is being held. It's a second public hearing, by the by. We all set? Okay. It's a second public hearing. And it is designed to solicit public comments based on the proposed rulemakings that is currently before the PCE Commission by the Division of Environmental Quality with the Energy and Environment, Department of Energy and Environment. Purpose behind these amendments is to fulfill Arkansas's responsibilities under the Federal Clean Water Act. We are a delegated entity for that. The Clean Water Act requires states to review the applicable water quality standards at least once every 3 years to determine whether or not any modifications are appropriate, which is called the triennial review. This rulemaking proposes to modify Rule 2 to clarify several provisions, add certain new criteria, revise certain criteria, remove certain criteria, make stylistic and formatting corrections throughout the rule, and update the rule to be consistent with the Code of Arkansas Rules, which changes Rule 2 to 8 CAR Part 21. Just the highlights in terms of the proposed changes. Number 1, amendments to provide clarification of minor corrections. As I stated before, stylistic and formatting corrections. Amendments to incorporate revised criteria. Amendments to incorporate new criteria. And amendments to remove criteria. There is a laundry list of substantive changes listed on the public notice and an executive summary of this proposed rulemaking. I'm not going to go through all of those because we'll be here for another 15 minutes or so while I list them out. That is the purpose for this rulemaking. Is anyone present wish to make a comment on the proposed amendments to Rule 2? I will note for the record, we have one raised hand. Come on up here, sir, if you could. Go ahead and make certain that mic's on. And would you be so kind as to tell me your name?
My name is Josh Niles with the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission.
I gathered that by your coat or your jacket.
Thanks. My only comment is I liked the modified data prerequisite to assess geometric mean criteria for bacteria, to change 2 samples that are collected within a single primary contact season from a minimum of 5 samples spaced evenly within 30 days. The previous stipulation was very difficult to meet.
Thank you, sir. Did you have you provided that as a written comment as well, or is it just oral? What do you know? Oral's fine. They prefer written, but it's not necessary. Yep. Any other people present wish to make a comment on these proposed amendments to Rule 2? And Beth, we don't have any cards, correct? No cards? All right. I think the written comments have probably already come in. If nobody else has a comment that they would like to make on this proposed rulemaking, I will note for the record it is about 2:05. The chief counsel has wandered in. Maybe she wants to make a comment, but I sincerely doubt it. With that, I will go ahead and call this public hearing to a close. Thank you all very much for attending.